Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Kayfabe Podcast. We are the greatest trio on the internet, the sweetest oos, your councilman, and the people's nightmare, Mr. All-Star Fandom, who's never here when we talk down on Cody Rhodes, but he's here today. He shows up on the good days for some reason. Mm-hmm. He was like, I can't be here. I can't be here for Cody Rhodes. I can't be here next year for Dragon. I mean, for next week because I gotta go to a convention and stuff. And it's like, okay, you know, we got a guest on this week. I'll be there.
It's because he can't take us. He has to take us in doses. I think he's getting tired of us. Well,
that might be more you than me though.
There are some Thursdays where I'm like, no, I'm just kidding.
They really are though. They are. You're right.
Like, there's a reason why he cracking that drink. Okay, now it makes sense. But ladies and gentlemen,
coaster and all,
we got an incredible guest with us today. There are some episodes where you just know it's finna be a good one, and this one is no different. Ladies and gentlemen, we have AEW's Ring of Honor, the only promotion that matters in the wrestling industry. Ladies and gentlemen, Shane Taylor is in the building, man. Shane, how are you? Thank you so much for being here today.
Hey, thank you for having me. That was a hell of an introduction. I appreciate that. You know what old boy reminds me of? He reminds me of the dad on those Disney-like shows where he wasn't there for his kid except for when he goes to the championship game. And now he show up like, no, yeah. I know I missed the first 17 years, but I'm here now, you know.
Use your wrist, son.
Right. We don't need you here. We don't need you here now.
And
like Bobby Boucher daddy. We did it.
Right. We in the bourbon bowl, son. You don't get your ass out of here.
Like, who is we?
Right. All of a sudden you French now, huh? All this weed going on. All right.
I don't even think we look alike. We're like,
right.
Oh, man.
I'm your dad.
Show me the paternity test. You know what I'm saying? Show me.
And I need 17 birthday presents that you have not.
Hey, what? Hey, you owe.
Once I get that, we are good.
That's not even including Christmases.
What?
I wouldn't include Christmas. I'm like, you know what? Birthday, because there was some Christmases I didn't get nothing, and I'm just like, all right, man, you know, it be that way sometimes. Birthdays though, you want back in my life? I need all 17 birthdays.
Do they have to be like age appropriate? Like this is what
you would have to.
Got in that 5.
You got to get it. Something got to be from that year. You better get so good. You better get me a Tyco sit and spin. You better get me a Stretch Armstrong. All of them.
Where's my slip and slide? I need my slip and slide.
I ain't even gonna use it. You know, my hip gonna go out if I
no, it's gonna sit right there. It's gonna sit there.
It's just gonna sit. Yeah, it's gonna sit right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I need. But yeah, we got a good show for y'all. Now y'all know how we do things. This ain't your typical like interview show. You know, like we do ask a little bit, get a quick little origin story, ask a few crazy questions. But it's the segments. You know. Mm-hmm. WWE love giving segments, so we do the same thing as segments here.
You need more segments.
Need more You know what? I don't need more matches. I need more segments. Is what I need. AEW could definitely take a page out of that. You know what you need for your pay-per-view? 83 segments. That's everybody. That's just 2 matches. 83 segments.
And there's gonna be somebody out there that sees that and goes, "Yes, I love it. Yes, that thing,
absolutely, that thing." They sure will.
And then you'll have a million other people going, "What the fuck was that? Why was there only 2 matches in 4 hours? The hell is going on?"
After the show's over, what the fuck were we thinking?
What were we doing?
But like he said, that one going right. This was the best episode.
This was the best. Like
5-star rating.
Right.
This is what TV needs. Like, no.
No thanks.
That's
but man, yes, let's go ahead and jump into the questions portion. The questions are still fun. It's not your basic like, hey, so what made you become a wrestler? No.
Right.
We dive a little bit in, get a little bit more in depth. But we'll start with the origins question though. We'll start with that, and I'm gonna throw that over to the people's nightmare. The stage is yours, sir.
So yeah, Shane. So you're up in the in East Cleveland,
Eastside Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah. So how did that environment shape like Shane Taylor, the wrestler?
It's a good question. I think what I find most interesting, at least about myself, is usually when you hear about wrestling, it's you take who you are and you turn it up to 11, right? That's usually what people say makes the best wrestling character. I think for me, it's been a journey in doing the opposite. I take who I really am and I tone that down to fit into society. And I tone that down to fit into the world of professional wrestling that, you know, has to deal with agents and lawyers and producers and all these other people, because there's a lot of things that I see and I'm like, oh, I should just handle it this way, right? Then I'm like, no, I can't do that because I've got 6 other careers. I've got these people, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of stuff that is dependent upon me maintaining my composure, right? So a lot of the things that I learned while growing up were not only family and sticking together no matter what, but understanding that even from an early age, there are going to be gray areas of morality, gray areas of behavior, gray areas of things that you are going to have to operate in that the average person is not going to comprehend nor condone, right? But this is reality for us, right? It's for some people, violence is never the answer and fighting is not the answer. But I grew up in an environment where if you didn't fight, you were a victim. If you didn't fight, you were a target. If you didn't fight, that could mean something worse could happen to you, your cousins, the people you care about, because you didn't handle it when you were supposed to. And so for me, standing up and fighting for something, fighting for the things that I believe in, fighting for the people that I believe in is second nature to me. And so when that clashes with a lot of the things in professional wrestling that we tend to gloss over, like the racism or the bigotry or the lack of opportunity and, you know, the lack of creativity for Black stars and things of that sort, I'm the first one to speak up because that's who I am. I'm not going to let that, you know, I'm not going to let that go. So a lot of the lessons that I learned really are about overcoming the adversity that is placed in front of you and not being afraid to lead however you feel like you have to.
Gotcha.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, Shane, I have a question for you. Or not, well, yes, a question and also a moment to think back on. As our leader of the Kayfabe podcast, Will, had mentioned earlier, we do enjoy a good origin story. So I would like for you to give us literally the literal moment you fell in love with wrestling. And when did you decide to go all in as making this in your career?
I think it was when Ron Simmons beat Vader for the World Championship. And again, up until that point, a lot of Black wrestlers were just, you know, they were characters, right? They were the wild man that couldn't speak English from the bushes of Africa, or they were, you know, Slick, the super, you know, slick talking pimp / hustler from fucking Detroit or wherever he's from. Right. And so a lot of those characters didn't resonate with me because none of the people that I knew or that I was around were like that. Now, granted, people on both the right and wrong side of the law throughout my whole family. Right. So we know everybody. Right. But there's a difference between knowing the person and just seeing the stereotype. Right. You don't get any nuance with that. You don't get any backstory. It's just that imagery. So Ron was the first one, especially with it being against Vader, the guy who was, you know, damn near impossible to beat, you know, monster of a man, you know, to be able to just be Ron and be a hard worker and be the guy that shows up with his work pail every day, busting his ass, and off the strength of just being good at his job, being the best, was able to be the world champion, and to see everybody in that arena, young, small, old, young, black, white, absolutely lose their mind for him, showed me, okay, it can be done, and be done the way that can be respected, and that you can look at yourself in the mirror and not feel like you sold your soul for 10 minutes of fame, right? So that was the moment that I said, all right, this is what I'm going to do, and haven't looked back since.
Yeah, they were crying in the crowd. I
That's what
remember
I'm
that
saying.
more than the match. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
There's that one guy I remember on the railing just wailing, man,
Bawling.
just happy. Yeah,
Because you're convinced, you're convinced, right? And you're conditioned to sit back and go, it's not going to happen. I don't believe it. It'll never be more than this. I mean, even today, you still, as many advances that we've made and as much progress as we've made, as a group of fans, it still feels like they're just not going to do it this way. They won't commit to this. It won't be this. It won't be that, right? Like, there's still a lot of that doubt, even with the strides that we've made. So it's always been something for me. It's always been the mission that I want it to be so prevalent that it stops becoming special, because it shouldn't be, right? It shouldn't be special. We still shouldn't be having firsts in this industry, and yet we are. So my goal has always been to have it be so prevalent and have it be so normalized that it indeed does stop becoming special, because then we'll have reached the point that we want to get to.
And we're getting closer to reaching points that you want to get to. I mean, the ride you've had with Ring of Honor, and even fast forward till now to AEW, summer blockbuster at Cincinnati street fights here and there, I feel like there's no other way to have more room for improvement than that. And you are just on the up and up. So now with my next, technically some question, 5 people that you feel you need to face on your road to the AEW Championship. And name them and tell us why them.
Because it's happening. I predicted it. It's gonna happen.
That's a great question. I think first and foremost, we'll go with the man that I was just recently in the ring with, and that's Jon Moxley. I don't take losses well. I've always prided myself in my ability to strategize and game plan and be more successful in the rematches. And that's a man who's been able to beat me twice in a row. I think he's like a 4-time world champion now, continental champion now. He's the man, right? He's the ace, right? So I think first and foremost, anybody that's trying to get to that championship, to get to that level, you have to go through Jon Moxley. You have to see him first. He's a guy that when you imagine Mad Max, you're fighting for a bottle of water, and they say, all right, in order to get this, you have to beat our champion. That's the motherfucker. That's the motherfucker that comes out. You see what I'm saying? Like the fucking dude that's like, yeah, we're gonna sit here and throw hands and all this shit, but I really want you to hit me with a fucking brick so I can start to bleed, so I can start to have fun, and then it's your ass, right? Because now he's on a different mindset. Like that's who he is. And as a group, that's who the Death Riders are, right? They are people who thrive in chaos, and that was the point, right? That was the point when we walked in. I'm not looking at anybody else. I'm looking at the baddest people y'all got here, and we're gonna hit them in the mouth first. Right? Win, lose, or draw, we gonna fuck them up first, and then everybody else gets to watch. And if we did that to them, we gonna bust y'all ass, right? So it's about sending a message. So that would be one. Number 2, I would think would be Samoa Joe. As a former world champion, as a guy who's been dominant for 20 plus years in this game, as a guy who has been on record saying that he wants to see what Shane Taylor turns into when I fully evolve into the killer that I'm supposed to be. all of these things. Be careful what the fuck you wish for, right? Because
Yeah.
a motivated and pissed off Shane T is a problem for fucking anybody. I don't care who you are. So he would be another guy that combat strengths are similar. He's got me in the submission game, but I'm a better striker. So that would be the second guy that I would get in there with. Third would be Swerve Strickland as the first black AEW champion in history. The man has already reached the status of immortality, in my opinion. Any man who's been able to, especially any black man, black woman that has reached the top of our sport, I categorize as one of the immortals. All right. So he would be another one to be able to do what he's done, to switch platforms and completely dominate this new platform that he's in, not only just in ring, but out of it, with his music, with his branding, with all of his business dealings, with Nana as well. There are so many different aspects to this game that he's been able to master, that he would be another guy that you would have to go through in order to even think about having a chance at that championship. The next one would probably be Will Ospreay. I think it is not a foregone conclusion, but it's a pretty safe bet that at some point in time he's going to be AEW World Champion. It's just a matter of when.
Yes.
And I been in there with him prior, gave him all that he could handle, but came up short. And he's another guy that I feel like, if you're going to be the best, if you're going to be the man, there's no avoiding Will Ospreay. You would have to go through him too. So that's 4 now. Who would be the 5th guy? I mean, the 5th guy would essentially have to be MJF. I mean, you're talking about a guy who's a 3-time world champ now. He sits at the top of the card, if not the main event, very much near it his entire time here. The man's a strategist. He's not afraid to fight dirty. He's not afraid to pay folks off to get you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like he's willing to do anything and everything that it takes to be champion, to remain champion, to keep his name in that sphere of competition. So I mean, you almost have to respect it. You know what I mean? You have to respect the guy who's willing to do whatever it takes to be there. So that would probably be the top 5. And if I'm doing an honorable mention, Bobby Lashley.
I know that's right. We love to do honorable mentions. I was just gonna end it with that. You want to do an honorable mention because that's
honorable mention Bobby Lashley. You know, he's a guy who's reached the top of the mountain. Him, P, Shelton, the whole crew, and they've come to AEW now. Have arenas full of people chanting "We hurt people" and all that, but I ain't seen no gold on them boys in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. You know how much they hurt people going in the future, because me and my boys didn't come here to be SAG and can place to anybody. So we'll see what happens.
Well, thank you for that. That's a wonderful list.
Of course.
And I feel like just every person you named, like even to the Bobby Lashley part, like them first 4, you having those matches, there would be a shift in AEW, because now you start looking at it, it's like you have 3 top contenders. There's Swerve, Shane, and then there's Bobby. 2 of these people already have factions with them, and then along with Swerve and Nana. Like y'all would dominate. Like y'all really would be like how WWE is slightly treating Javon, Oba, and Trick. If we see those, but it wouldn't be so filtered. It wouldn't be so, okay, we got to package this. It's like, no, like y'all finna give us magic. Like y'all are the ones that's going to fix it.
Move out of the way, put mics in our hands, and let us talk.
I can't.
Let us have the real conversations that we have when the cameras are off. Let us interact the way we would if it was just us in that room.
Yeah.
And
making popcorn.
And watch and yes, grab your popcorn and let that happen, right? That's what I want. Because I think, again, I'm someone who truly believes and knows that we as a community, we as a fan base absolutely love this sport and love this art form.
Yes.
And there are times that even though we have stars that we can cheer for, it doesn't seem like a lot of time the stories that we want to see or that would be relevant for us are given the proper platform and the proper elevation and time to flush out, right? We want to see stories that can relate to everyone else, but speak to us just like other people get. And I think we have the talent to be able to pull it off. We have the characters to be able to pull it off. And we all have the same drive and the same wish to bring stories and competition and something that all of us can sit back and say, like, damn, here we go. This is something for us. This is something that the world is going to be able to see and go, this is who we are. This is who we can be. And that's the goal.
Love it.
Yeah. And speaking of which, because you brought that up, it is something I want to pull up. Something I've always talked about on here is one thing that I do like about you, the rest of the Infantry and everybody else, is that you are all unapologetically Black. Like it's not you playing Black like they want us to. Like it's like, I don't want you to be you, but I want you to play a character. Right. I always regretted seeing it with people because it's like you're taking what's special and you're trying to make it into something that you don't fully understand. And then when I see each and every single one of y'all out there, it's like, yo, this is us. It's never like you see that or you watch a Marvel movie or something where you just like, yo, I can't. Yeah, they look like me, but I can't connect with this person.
Right.
I see y'all. I be like, yo, I went to high school with these people.
Yes.
Yes. That's how they are.
Yeah.
And so when I seen this image, I was like, yo, like this is one of those classic photos that you saw like in the beginning, and then like 20 years from now, you'd be like, dang, it's like 50 championships in that one picture. So I just wanted to know from this picture alone, with what you said about where us being us it doesn't have to be a spectacle. It doesn't have to be the first ever or anything like that. But like 20 years from now, what do you want this picture to mean to the wrestling industry?
I think I want it to be looked at as a moment in time that was a paradigm shift in thinking. Because I think so many of our predecessors in this sport, especially guys who lived through the territory days and the time right after that, sat back and had to take so much bullshit to be a part of this industry. You had to take the name calling. You had to take the promoters doing what they did, fans, your peers, the whole nine. And I think a lot of people were conditioned to act and behave a certain way because of the fear and because of the understanding that they represented something bigger than just themselves. So they had to eat a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And I think in this era, we not only have the talent, but we have the mindset, and we have the understanding that this is no longer that era of wrestling. This is no longer that era in society. We do not have to just sit back and take this bullshit, right? So we are going to speak our minds. We are going to say what we want, do what we want, and we are going to celebrate who the fuck we are, right? And we're not going to ask your permission to do that. We're not going to worry about who it's going to piss off. None of that crosses my mind. It is about understanding and appreciating the talent that we have, the success that we've garnered, and not only celebrating that for ourselves, but celebrating that for everyone, right? So you've got Athena here, who is the forever ROH champion. I think going on almost 1,300 days as Ring of Honor Women's World Champion. That's absolutely insane, right? That's insane. Tiger Styles, longest reigning pure champion of all time. You know, when I first got to AEW and I knew that I was going to reform STP, the very first draft pick I had in my mind was Lee Moriarty, right? It was difficult, I think, for some people to understand how to market Lee because wrestling tends to be lazy at times. And if they can't market you as a thug or they can't market you as hip hop in some kind of way, a lot of people are creatively lost. And I'm looking at him the whole time. I'm going, y'all just don't see it. Lee Moriarty is that quiet kid at your school that when the bully thinks he's going to get to him, gets his ass whipped, right? He whips the bully's ass in front of the entire fucking school. And you're like, yo, this quiet kid was like that the whole time? Yes, he's really like that. He's the baddest dude in the school. He just didn't need y'all to know it. You know what I mean? And so he's so damn good. He's the way his mind works about this sport, the way he combines his not only striking but his grappling, his creative mind for this, his creativity, whether it's his painting or down to how he designs his coat, masks, and gear. The dude is a real life Tekken character, right? That's who he is. He's insane.
Hey, really?
Right?
Yeah.
That's what he is. He needs to be in that next Tekken / Street Fighter game as a character. That's who Lee is.
Yep.
That's the perfect description of him.
A literal Tekken character. Because I immediately saw it. I immediately saw the loading. The menu.
Imagine
if you see him in the ring, then I'm like, hey, all right, bro. Y'all gotta put the game down.
Hey, imagine that loading screen. You know, right before they fight, he's sitting here painting. You say something, it bumps him. He messes up his painting, and now he's got to whip your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like that's who he is, though.
Just a smooth,
right?
With the name coming behind.
Right.
Yeah.
The easel and the paintbrush, everything out the way.
You know what I'm saying? That's who he is. It's insane, right? Now you've got, you've got Carly Bravo, Sean Dean, the Infantry. You know what I mean? These are two guys smoking stack. You know what I mean? Dean is the strategist. He's the guy that I go to game plan wise. If I'm not sure, which a lot of times I am, but if I'm not sure, I'm going to Cap. You know what I mean? Be like, hey, what, this, that. He might be like, yeah, you cool, or maybe change this, da. But that's where his mind is. Bravo is Johnny Ringo, man. If anybody knows Tombstone, right? Like he is the wild card. He is the dude that will absolutely go out there and do whatever is necessary to get that dub, right? He will do whatever, and he's gonna be flashy. He's gonna talk his shit. He's gonna be Bravo. Bad news and tattoos. Like the man is. There is nobody quite like Carly Bravo in the world. He's the only one. He is a one of one, and that's what makes him so special. You got AR Fox here. Independent wrestling legend, who does not talk as much shit as he should for what he's done for this sport. A lot of people that are on, Mount Everest, or not Everest, but
Rushmore.
Yes. Talking about yes, Mount Rushmore. A lot of people, as far as like the high flyers and the innovators of this game, the Mount Rushmore types that people say have stolen shit from AR Fox. That's who he is, right? He is that underground legend that we all know that people have stolen from, and he's just now getting to this space where he can show like, no, this was me the whole time. And to see him as TV champ now and getting the flowers that he has earned throughout his career is dope as hell. Red Velvet absolutely dominating as the women's TV champ. crushing it every single week. She's out there from promos to the matches. She's absolutely crushing it. And myself, again, a guy who's been doing this for almost 20 years now, have always been one of the best big men, if not the best big men of my generation, going and trying to be one of the greatest of all time. I am proud of the talent that we have. I am proud that I am now in a generation that is no longer afraid to speak up, speak out, and fight for the things that we know are right.
Love that.
Man, we should end on that question. That was a good one. But I have a fun one.
Watch I make this clip though, and then Instagram try to take it down for some reason.
Right.
By community terms, for some reason, because he just said the real shit ever. So they're gonna
be all these platforms are the feds. All these platforms are the feds.
I don't understand how it could be a violation for community when this is for the community. So
exactly.
Well,
exactly. Which community is the question?
What is the communities? Specifically. So, Shay, you have a background in boxing, right? You used to do that. So here's a fun one. So you can have one boxing match against anyone. Who would it be? Where would it be? And give us the reasons why.
Weight class don't matter. Weight class don't matter. You can pick any weight class.
Does it have to be against another boxer, or this is just someone?
Nope, like you can step. It's just in the ring. It's a Shane Taylor promotion, one night only. Who's stepping in the ring with you?
I'm boxing Donald Trump. I'm boxing Donald Trump, and it's gonna be in Madison Square Garden.
Yes,
it's gonna be in Madison Square Garden, and it's gonna be live on pay-per-view.
Hell yes!
And
it's gonna be.
Oh yeah. And because I can't fight all of the individuals behind him at the same time, I'm trying to do this like those old vampire flicks where I have to fuck up the head vampire first, and then everybody else follows. That's what that is. Like, no, I'm like, I need to collectively beat his ass in front of all of his followers to let them see what the fuck that is, right? I need them to understand that that's your hero, right? And I don't need no 3 knockdown rule. No, we doing this shit like the old full UFC games. No, we fighting until it's KO. You just can't get up. I need to beat you down until you just refuse to get up. That's what that is. Live on pay-per-view.
And knowing him though, Trump gonna fall asleep while they calling your whole card out.
Wake your ass up, Lucky Charms. Wake your ass up. You're doing this.
I'm not sleep. I'm ready. That's fake news.
Right.
I was never sleeping. I don't sleep. I was never sleeping.
Check his gloves.
I was never knocked out. I have the hardest punches.
That is
boy, he'll swing.
Super punches.
Check Shane's boxing gloves for stones.
My trainers are good people, great people.
Right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because I had a follow up there too, just to think. So since you're from Cleveland, any shot LeBron comes back and retires there?
It's possible. And we have a team where there's room. There's room for him to be there. I heard that there might be talks with trying to get him and Giannis to the Cavs.
Wait, what? I thought Giannis, man.
I heard something about Giannis going to Boston, which is already breaking my heart enough.
That could be, but there was some scenario that I was looking at it, and they were talking about like the picks and the cap, and like you could make it a thing where if you moved, I want to say maybe moved Mobley, that you could get Donovan, Harden, LeBron, and Giannis. And then I'm like, but where's your bench going to be? Right? Like that's all of your cap with those 4 players. Like
that's enough. That's
hey, on the real though.
Hey, but that's if you're expecting LeBron to play 38. I'm not expecting 42-year-old LeBron to play 38. You know what I'm saying? He should not have to, bro. The man's been playing the most of anybody ever for the longest time ever. It's like, come on, dog. That's insane.
Yeah.
I hope he goes back. I really do. I think go back, win a ring, hopefully. And
listen,
let's ride out.
This is what I want. And this is just personally for me because I can't wait to see people lose their minds. I can't wait for Braun and Bronny to be in Cleveland at the same time as Shador and Coach Prime. Right. And I just want the four of them to be able to be on some sort of program talking shit and watching people just lose their minds. Just absolutely lose their minds. That would be the funniest shit of all time to me.
Okay. So that's our interview. That's our interview portion.
There we go.
That's time to get to the chaos. I was gonna ask though, are you on a phone or on a laptop?
Phone.
Okay, could you tilt it just a little bit because it's cutting you off right here?
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Right.
There it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I know a lot of movement for now.
Oh, yeah.
But we gonna start it off with this one first because Shane requested this, and your councilman always wants to be a man of the people. Always. We are going to do a special edition of one of the shows most of you know me for. Which is Black Blasphemy.
Yeah.
If you have not watched Black Blasphemy, Black Blasphemy is basically a show where folks will say things that you would not say at the cookout. Like, for instance, I thought the Five Heartbeats was a real group. And when I found out it wasn't, it was moving. I was like, fuck y'all. Y'all lied to me. I'm not watching this shit. I tell you, I looked all on iTunes and Spotify for these people. And it was like, that's not a real group.
No.
They did. I felt lied to. And
they were real to me.
It was that good of a documentary. It was that good of a movie that you were like, this gotta be real.
This gotta be. It's gotta be it. And when I found out they wasn't,
the betrayal.
The damn betrayal. But we're gonna treat it just like the show. Y'all ain't gonna be able to, y'all already gonna know who said it, so it don't really matter.
Right.
So, Shane, I'm gonna give you the categories. We got movie, television, food, and then just overall Black culture. You can choose which one you want to pick. If you want to pick more than one, you are more than welcome. But I chose 4, and then let us know what your blasphemous statement is. And
all right, so I have 2.
Okay.
I have 2. One is gonna be food, and one is gonna be general Black culture.
Gotcha.
All right. So general Black culture. There are far too many unwritten Black fucking rules. There's too many. Like, what the fuck? Like, if you don't see every movie, if you don't watch every show, if you don't remember every R&B lyric, if you don't fucking remember every Black iconic moment of all time, you lose points as being Black. There's way too much, right? There's no fucking way to remember all that shit, right? It's just too much. And if you don't, if you don't like the right alcohol, less Black. You know, like Hennessy is disgusting to me. Fuck it, I can't stand it, right? But all my homeboys be like, oh, you don't like Hennessy? Oh, what the fuck? Like, it's not good.
Shane, you safe here. We're not on the hen. We're not on the hen. Well, maybe,
it's
honey.
Cool to say it's not good. It's all, you don't have to be. So many people are so caught up in trying to feel included in our culture, right? We are doing ourselves a disservice. We're not letting people just be themselves, man. Everybody gonna bleed. We always gonna be Black. We always gonna have that. You don't have to be in every single, you don't gotta agree on everything, man. It's cool.
Right.
It's not even a checklist. Cool. It's either like like if you get this much, you pass. Like, they don't even
like, hey, solid 65.
Yeah, if you do these 5, this counts. Like, as long as you've seen Friday, Coming to America, Harlem Nights. I'm trying to think of the other 2.
Another one.
But it's like, if you at least seen them,
right. And to be fair, I think it's also got to be like generational. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you're in that older class, okay, a Harlem Nights, a Eddie Murphy Raw or Delirious, like things of a generational tone, right? Because it's like by the time you get to be in this era, you ain't watching Harlem Nights. That's your parents, your grandparents shit, right? Yep. You're not expected to know that. You know the 5 heartbeats, like you were saying, right? That's a generational thing. That's a generational thing.
My nephew right now, I was like, he's 13, about to be 14, but he think he 18, and I'm like, I can't show him Hot Boys. This did not hold up. Like he's not gonna enjoy this. Like I did. Like he ain't gonna enjoy Shocker in this. Like I am. Like this is not his generation.
We're gonna be into it more than he is. Like we're gonna be all excited. Right. He's just gonna sit there staring at it.
And then we at that age now where we go pop. Like now you see what he did right here, right? Now you see
now, do you understand? Do you understand the magnitude of that scene and that statement he just said right there?
You see the 3 people back here? Do they look familiar to you? They look right. And here's my nephew just
They don't care, man. Hey. They don't care.
It's either a blank stare or like this.
The only reason he's sitting there is out of pure respect for you. That's it.
Basically.
And I'm the only one in the house right now, so he know he can't go nowhere. Like
right. Hey man.
But I think it should be updated. It should definitely
be it's got to be updated, man, because there's just far too much shit, and like and maybe it's because I'm bad at remembering like music and lyrics and things until I hear the song. But it's like if you don't remember, if you don't remember like all the lyrics to like "Can We Talk," you know what I'm saying? People look at you
to a corner. You see
what I'm saying? You boxed in, bro. You like damn, like I just don't remember, bro. I got shit going on. It's real life shit going on. You know what I mean?
It's like, does this not get enough? Is the head movement to the song not enough, or at least if I could get the chorus right,
then we good. We good. Yes,
I will say I'm guilty on the one that has to know the lyrics and remembers words and lines to movies.
See,
I do it all the time.
And this why I be doing stuff out of spite. Like I still ain't listened to a full Biggie album out of spite because of
you childish yourself.
When I'm petty with the folk, but it can definitely go for a long time. It's like you still ain't listening to Ready to Die?
No. And I won't. Yeah.
No.
That's funny. That's funny. And then the second thing is gonna be food. Now, this is the one that folks might be pissed. I agree with Kevin with Kev on stage, man. Pumpkin pie is good. Pumpkin pie is good, and sweet potato pie is cool, but it is not as dope as people make it out to be. It's just not. It's good. I'm not saying it's bad. It's pumpkin pie is on par with sweet potato pie. It really is.
These be the reasons right here.
You see how quiet they got though? Look, you see how quiet they got?
We were in studio when you said this because I would give you a big ass hug. They both the same fucking pie.
The same shit, bro.
It's the same shit.
It's a couple spices difference, but that's all it is, bro.
Very few. And the only thing that changes when you throw it in the oven, that's what make the little bit of difference in it when them spices kick in. Besides that, I've set a pumpkin pie and a sweet potato pie right next to each other. None of them could tell the difference. None.
That's another thing that like you have to like this. You have to think that way to be included, or you get like excommunicado from the culture. And so people like, well, I guess I like it. Like you don't. Enough people don't really know themselves, bro. They don't really know themselves.
That's Dion right over here. See, that's the black. That's the blackness in you.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the most recent thing, right? So my mom gave me a recipe for her sweet potato pie. So I've been making them for Thanksgiving the last 4 years, maybe. And here comes Aunt with a pumpkin pie in. I know the difference, man. I can taste the difference. I don't ride with pumpkin pie like that.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Can I ask you this?
Homemade sweet potato pie. There it is.
The recipe she gave you. Would you say it's a 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 in sweet potato pies?
Yeah.
Have you tried it with pumpkin though?
No.
Tried and then come
I've
back.
had pumpkin. Man.
No. Try with that recipe and then tell me something. Because like he just said, it's really on what you
Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
we'll see
all
this
about the ingredients. The
I'm
ingredients.
gonna remind you. Hey, remember, make both.
Well, Thanksgiving when Thanksgiving comes up, we'll remind him.
Yeah, and with pumpkin, it ain't as overly sweet. You know, like a pumpkin pie. Like I like pie I can finish. I don't like leaving sliced pie on the table. I can't always finish a sweet potato pie, so I might cut it a little bit smaller because it's very sweet. Then, like my family, they want to add ice cream and whipped cream to it. They all got diabetes, so they said, "Fuck it." We got it now. So, all we gotta do is maintain. That's it. Like that's their life.
Maintain is crazy.
Yeah, that's what they do. That nigga, my uncle will eat a whole pack of Oreos and go, "Hold on, well that sugar is." All right, we good. I'm gonna take my. I gotta take my insulin a little bit early. I'm like, oh my goodness.
That's funny.
It's no difference except pumpkin is just a little bit better. You can finish it. You don't feel as full. You don't feel that sweetness. You don't feel as thirsty after eating sweet potato pie.
I don't ever feel that.
Yeah, you do because you be.
How you eat?
Regardless of what, I need a glass of milk or something or wine with my dessert. So,
like, you
hold on. You drinking wine with pie?
Wine dessert wines, yes. Dessert wines, absolutely.
We call it honey.
Dessert wine is out of my tax bracket. I've never heard that. Maybe
she got money. No, that's
okay. All right. Yeah, I need my dessert wine. Oh, all right. Okay.
Listen, a good red. I promise you, if you're into wine or you ever want to try it, dessert, any kind of dessert, whatever your favorite is, with a good red wine. I'm telling you, it's pretty good stuff.
She got a vault. She got a vault in that house where all the money.
I'm not even in the house.
She will like PLEs and count money. Once she heard Lil Wayne say that, she was like, "I'm gonna just count mine just to see how much I got while I watch this match."
Right.
Stop it.
That's 100,000. Okay, let's count that.
I'm gonna have to try this wine and dessert thing though. I'm gonna have to get out of shot.
I'm telling you, it's really good stuff. I'm telling you, change your life.
Okay. Pretty sure that's alcoholism, but it's all right.
I'm not doing it every day. That's for sure.
You imagine like pull a cookie out of a jar and be like,
yeah. Let me get my Oreo wine. Wash this down.
My Oreo wine. Stop it.
Oh.
Hey, give me that 96 Cabernet. I'm gonna have some Oreo.
Right.
That's
right.
Oreo wine right there.
And it's funny you say Cabernet because that's the perfect one to drink.
Look at that. Boom. On the money. On
Cabernet
the money.
Or Pinot Noir.
That's funny as hell.
Thank me later.
All right. I might dabble in it. Whatever, I feel like my foot fall off. But all right.
Funny. Yeah.
Dion, do you have any black blasphemous statements you'd like to get off your chest?
Oh man, almost in the same vein of what Shane said. Not everybody learned how to play spades, man. Don't persecute me for not knowing how to play. That's all. Don't persecute me for not knowing how to play. It only took me seeing my uncle get smacked across the face for losing one time, where I was like, "They ain't the game for me. They ain't the game for me."
You strike me as a dude that does not know how to play spades, and something about you told me that when we started. But yeah, I've seen fights at the family reunion over spades. So when I learned how to play, when my mom and my aunts and dad taught me, I knew from the gate, like, all right, this is a serious ass game, right? And I like to compete. I like to compete, and I'm talking shit. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I think spades is a game that your personality has to match the environment. And if it doesn't, it's not going to be the game for you, right? Like spades is like the equivalent of playing ball on a blacktop, right? You got to be of a certain makeup to enjoy playing spades.
Yeah, we got some Uno cards over here, man. Let's pop.
That's fair.
Crack these open. Let's crack these open, man.
Hey, Uno is just as bad though. Uno is just as bad.
It can be as bad.
It's just as bad.
House rules versus Uno rules.
Hey.
Like, whose rules are right?
The rules. Somebody with that draw 4, and they on the last card. Watch what happened.
I'm disrespectful with mine. I mean, Dion, look, Dion, I'm the same way, but it's the pettiness that came in with it. My uncles never wanted to teach me because they were just like, hell no, you can't be my partner. You ain't finna have me. I'm like, you ain't even gonna teach me? They were like, no. Right. I was like, I'm not gonna play in spite of y'all doing that. Then I found out, and they taught me what spades was. Somebody finally taught me what it was. I was like, this is war with teammates. That's all this is. I said they couldn't explain this. It's war with teammates. Mm-hmm. I was like, that's all you had to say, and I could have followed from there. I know how to pair a higher card with another higher card. I was so mad at my uncles when I figured that shit out. I was like,
but it's not just the card play, right? It's not just putting the higher number down. It's about the strategy. It's about the ability to communicate without speaking, right? The ability to look up, read a play, you know what I'm saying? And going, oh, bet he threw this out. I know he ain't got no diamonds. I got him. I'm going to send these back his way, right? Because he's going to start cutting them joints, right? Yep. And now it's the ability to talk your opponents out of their game, right? One of my favorite basketball players is Reggie Miller. And in the 30 for 30 that they did with him against the Knicks, he was saying 70% of me talking shit is just for me. It's just who I am. It helps me to get going. The other 30 is to see if I can get in your head. And if I do, it's a fucking wrap for you. Cause now my play is going up, your play is going down, and it's gonna be a long night. Right. So that's what I feel like spades is. It's not only war, but it's strategy, and it's being able to be to be aware and to be able to game plan. There's a lot of skills involved.
It's just more than a card game, man.
More than a card game, baby.
And my uncles missed out on all of that because I used to play mahjong with the Filipino women, and I used to play cards with the Puerto Ricans, so I know how to hit the. I know how to communicate without saying shit. They used to watch people do that. Like, oh, okay, I got you.
We'd see that though. We'd see that. I'd be like, hey, don't talk across the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that look there, that
I got allergies. Like I'm
caught.
That's what I'd be saying.
That's funny. That's funny.
I don't know if I got a blast one off the top of my head. I gave my biggest one a long time ago. I'm trying to think. Fuck.
What about the top left corner there? What did you say your name was, love?
Honey.
Honey. What do you have a black blaspheme?
Yeah, she got one.
Oh yeah. She's trying to decide what kind of reaction is she okay with, right? She's like, if I say this one, I don't really need to be bothered with all these people talking shit. I'm gonna say a middle one.
I'm checking the temperature.
Exactly.
Let's see.
I got one while you think about it though. Or unless you got it.
I have I'm on the cusp of two, but go first. Go ahead.
I'm going with TV show.
I was gonna go with one too.
Scandal is not a great show.
Really?
Bro,
Scandal.
no way. No way.
Scandal
it
was not.
wasn't for me
says
either,
that?
Will.
You say that for real?
Hey, yo, come on, Dion. Yo, that shit is so overhyped. So
It wasn't
overhyped.
for me either.
It's Kerry Washington, though. It's Kerry Washington.
Hey, to be fair, I've never watched an episode.
I've seen the whole thing 3 times.
I've seen clips. I've seen clips, but I've never sat down to commit to watching the show. But to be fair, I'm also late on a lot of. I'm late on music. I'm late on shows. I'm always like 2 years after the boom.
Yeah, and two, I don't like to wait. Like I gotta wait like a whole nother year for it to come out and stuff. So like, if I didn't catch it drop, it's like okay, I'll just wait till it come out.
Yep.
It was, and it was like I got through 2 seasons because of Kerry Washington. I was like, all right, I'm in season 2, and then it was like getting awards, and I'm like, this is not great. Like this is just, and I just never went back to it. And everybody keeps saying, "No, you got to watch it. It picks up here." I don't think it does. I don't.
It was like drama for the sake of drama, you know.
Yeah, you know what it is. It's like Beyonce.
Whoa.
Beyonce is for a certain. It's for a certain group of people. Like
I'm not trying to have no heat with the queen, y'all.
No. I'm saying Beyonce does not target us. She does. I am definitely not her target audience. Do I respect everything that woman does? Yes. Is that woman one of the top performers in the last 25 years? Absolutely. You cannot disrespect Beyonce. Well, she not making music for me at all. I got like 2 songs of Beyonce in my playlist, but I know I'm not her target audience. And that's okay. And I think Olivia Pope was not her target audience. And she found it. And they loved it.
Mm-hmm.
It just wasn't for me. Now I'm not saying like what I said about Scandal towards Beyonce. I just want y'all to let that be known.
Beyonce, need y'all to understand the difference in what I'm saying.
Right.
You come after me. I said your queen is great. Your queen is great.
Yes, we don't need the hype coming for us, please.
Yeah, but Scandal, very, very overhyped to me, and it wasn't.
Between Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder and them were being at their hottest at that time, ABC was on that was so great. But I have a TV one too. I think I would hope a lot of people would even agree with this because I personally believe this too. The Living Single theme song is way better than the Fresh Prince theme song.
Yeah. For sure it is.
Like
for sure it is. For sure it is.
It is. It's just you said it. It's just the
I said what I said.
The Fresh Prince theme song is funnier.
It's catchier.
And it's catchier. Like if you wanted to do some play around. But as far as being like a bop though, as far as being a hit, that Living Single song is the one. You could play that right now, and the entire crowd would be like,
absolutely,
like they'd be right there with it.
Yeah,
right there with it.
Yeah, you'll get people to start singing that with you before Fresh Prince.
100%.
Not only that, when you have a remix version from Heavy D, like, come on now.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Come on now.
That's not it's somebody gonna find it blasphemous, but I very much agree with that. Like, just being
I don't think that's
I'm close to finding it. I can work myself to it. But I'm not.
Just put it on your headphones, give it another listen. Listen.
Yeah, but and there ain't a lot of like drop-ins on the Fresh Prince song that you can do where it start to groove. Like you could go, in the 90s kind of way. You see?
Right there. It's right there. Immediately.
And the only one they got is like in West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spend most of my day. And everybody start fucking up the rest of them words.
Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. Come on, man. You know it.
Some people outside of the school.
With a couple of guys,
so good. And you know what it
get quiet there, though. It does dip down.
And you know what also messed up Fresh Prince is because there's a full version, and just like Shane said, it's always this black rule where you got to know the full version.
Every damn word.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So when my cousins and them being there, they be like, first class, oh, what a breeze. I'm like,
Right.
Singing.
Yeah, right. Bad drinking orange juice out of a champagne glass. Okay, it's blasphemous. That's better. That's better. That one was better. That's better than living single.
That one was my TV one. I also had another one. It's a movie one, and I personally do believe this. Even my family showed me they die hard believe this as well. House Party franchise should have only been one movie.
Ooh,
damn.
They played two though, right?
They made like 4.
No, but Kid and Play were only in
3.
3 of them. They were in 3 of them.
First, there was 3 of them. Yep, there were
1, 2, yeah. There's Pajama Jam, and then the third one. That's the one that got Bernie Mac.
For me, I'm good with just the first one. I'm good with just that. I don't need the rest.
Hey, listen, I'm with you when you're right, because
shit, but 2 Pajama Jammy Jam.
Nothing beats Full Force and bow-legged Lou. And we will break your legs and kick your fucking ass.
Oh my god.
You got your silly ass locked in the icebox.
Kick his fucking ass. Girl, yes. That shit was hilarious.
Smell? I
smell. Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
my cousins and I used to do that shit all the time to people, bro. I smell pussy. The pussy, man. Oh my god.
And then the response while they're at the house, they're going back and forth at the house because they show up to the house party, and he was like, he goes, yeah, I guess we would smell like pussies to a bunch of dicks.
Damn. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Say nothing beats the first one.
And going back to what I said
on a high note
about knowing lines and lyrics and songs. I know House Party like that in my hand. That's my personal comfort movies.
But 2 was like college though, man. That's what made me want to go to college. It was House Party 2. I was like, if they doing this,
hey, it's cool. Listen, it's cool, right? And I'm glad it's there. But to her point, it's extra, right? It's the cherry on top to what House Party was, right? So it's not necessary. That, like, you had the feel good story. You know what I'm saying? All of that happens. You get the you get all the stuff at the end as well as to round it out. I mean, so yeah,
it's all revolved around this one night, this one house party, this one night. And like the breakdown, the dance sequence, you look good, but can you cook good? Like all of that. Like there's so many. Like I am fine with just that one house party. I only saw the second one once, and I was just like, what the hell? I don't need this. I'm good with. I could watch the first one over and over and over.
Man, why? Give 2 a chance. Give 2 one more chance.
He's so invested in 2. He's like, no, you don't understand.
Because like like. People don't understand, like, that's still part of a time where it was like, man, bro, it was cool to be educated and black, man. Like, being able to go to college, being able to, like, see these 2 cats standing on their own in a dorm room. And it was like, you had school days, but, like, school days kind of had, like, this different perception of what was going on there. So it was very, like, extra and stuff. But this one, it was like, I feel like when I graduate, I could go to this college and these are some things I can get into. And I definitely I've had a Pajama Jam. And that's why I'm just like, like, not the first one. But it's like, that would still, like, I feel like, okay, you got to get that one as respect. 3 is just like, if you got love for Kid and Play, that's why you'll watch 3. It's just like, okay, this is cool to see those 2 stories progress. But like you said, it's not necessary. And then, that don't count. That don't count.
Wasn't that immature? Wasn't that?
Yeah, that don't.
Yeah.
And then they just made another one like 2 years ago.
We don't talk about that one either.
We don't talk about that one.
That's a money grab. That's a cash grab off the name of the franchise at that point. You know what I'm saying?
They should have called that Get Together. That's what they should have called that. Get Together. You are not
small gathering.
Yeah, small gathering.
Not to mention the casting in the first one alone led to all the greats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was so good. Martin as the DJ. Yo, Bilal, switch.
Kid and Play had a run, man.
They really did.
Class Act. I love Class Act. That was a good one for me. And then they had a Saturday morning cartoon.
Like,
yes, they did.
That's how you know we were in a different time, man. Like a rated R party movie. Yeah, let's go over here and make a Saturday morning cartoon.
Yep.
And shout outs to Full Force, man, because my parents used to run with them and go like to their tours and stuff, and they used to hang with them in the studio years ago in the Bronx and Harlem and everything. Like,
hey, shout out for being 30 plus in high school, just bullying everybody in the school. Clearly grown men. Just terrorizing the school and no one did anything
girls
about
wearing the pinky rings and the big.
I was like, these are 3 managers from Foot Locker. Why are y'all
the cut up sweaters, the cut up sweaters,
right?
That's the one thing I say. All them people look like. I was like, so these are supposed to be high schoolers,
right?
Here's what
clearly mid-30s men, right? In this damn school.
I was like, Full Force and Rob Harris the same fucking age. What's going on?
They got kids in the school. You know what I'm saying? Well, what are we talking about?
Hilarious.
You're like, man, put my son in here as an extra and stuff. Which one?
Right.
Come on, man. But hey, you know, that's how it was back then.
Oh,
they don't look as you. They weren't as youthful as us 30-year-olds are now. You know.
You know what I'm talking about? You're damn right.
We shaved this facial hair off. They all gonna card us. Let me see. Let me see your eye. Right.
Yeah, baby face, man. Got to keep it.
Got to keep it. All right. It's time for our next segment, and it is a doozy.
Let's do it.
We're jumping right into it, huh?
It's time for the blind five.
Blind five.
All right, Shay. In case you don't know, the blind five is where we're going to give you a list. We're going to name off some people, and you are going to blindly rank these people. You have no idea what this category is.
Okay.
We're going to rank them from in any court from 1 to 5. You're going to put them wherever you want, but you can't switch anything around. Once they are placed right there,
they're in there.
They're in there. There's no take backsies, as my little ones will always say. No take backsies.
And I don't know the category.
Nope, we will not. We will tell you the category at the end.
After the ranking.
That's what else.
I feel like we all try to figure out what it is, though. You know what I mean?
I'm excited
as we go.
I can't. We haven't done blind five in a while, so I'm really excited for this.
Okay.
All right. Your first one. Hangman Adam Page. 1 to 5. Where are you placing him?
You know what? As a safe option, we're just gonna go 3. Right in the middle. Yeah. Just in case. I'm gonna see where we going. You know what I'm saying?
Try not to get set up.
Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm a judge as we go through the names.
Right.
All right. Your next one.
Oh.
I don't trust because he wear V-necks. I don't trust no dude that wear V-neck shirt.
What a guy.
That's fair. I'm gonna go 2.
All right, we got John Mox, number 2 spot. All right, your next person, Bandito.
Oh,
wow.
Okay. Now this is interesting because Bandito is not someone who is held. No, I think they were tag champs. Him and Brody King. Mm-hmm. So this could be like ranking people who've won AEW championships. It's not the world championship though, because he's not a world champion. Well, he's a Ring of Honor world champion, but somehow don't defend that bitch on ROH. I see you, dog. Yeah, I'm gonna come see you for that championship real soon. Promise you. We're gonna put Bandito 4.
Okay, Bandito is going.
Put Bandito 4.
All right, your next one.
Evil.
Oh. You know what? Now this could be just people I've been in the ring with. People I've competed against.
Ooh.
Damn, and I don't know who's next.
You have number one and you have number 5. And this about
it's be great or bad.
Right. Right. I'm gonna go 5 for evil. I'm gonna go 5 for evil. That means whoever else has got to be 1.
Yes, it is. And the one you put at number 1.
That's that. I'm not upset with that.
I didn't think you would be.
Yeah, no. Kenny King, me and him have a history, and we had that fight without honor as the last big pay-per-view of the Sinclair era of ROH. And that is someone who I've been in a ring with again on multiple occasions, who's taught me so much. And that rivalry that I had with him helped propel me and STP to where we're at now. So if there was ever someone on that list who deserved to be one, it would be Kenny King. I'm actually cool with that. I think I played that all right. All right.
You did, because it goes right along with everything we've been talking about on this episode. Mm-hmm. So the category of this was who you would give a rematch to as AEW.
Oh,
100%. Yeah.
And when you said and I was like, as you started going, I was like, yep. I was like, because everyone you named, I was like, you faced all of these, so that's what I went off for. But I was like, who are the ones that he would definitely be like, yo, run this back one more time. And this time it's going to put the title on the line because of everything we've done with each other.
Nice.
And that's how you have it sitting, like, yo. You have Kenny King at number 1, John Moxley at number 2, Hangman Page at number 3, Bandito at number 4, and Evil at number 5.
All matches bangers, by the way.
And honestly, the only 2 that I would probably switch would be Hangman and Bandito, only because I've had more matches against Bandito than I have against Hangman, and I always enjoy competing against him. So I would want to do it again because I'm so familiar with him.
Yeah, bro. Y'all matches are like so fun because of the size difference and stuff, but the way both of y'all work. Like I've seen some matches of where it's like, okay, you finna kind of see strongman versus, regular size. But then it's like the way y'all are in the ring, that shit'll switch. And it's like, yo, like now Shane is acting like the luchador and he's acting like man.
I'm out here, bro.
Yeah, like how y'all swap with it. And I was just like, yo, man. And I was just like, always credit to Bandito because I'm just like, yo, man, this dude really works well with anyone. But then it's like the same thing goes with like you. It's just like, yo, man, it's just always dope to see y'all in the ring. So that's why it's just like you having the title on the line and seeing it with these people. It's just like, yo, these are the ones I would want to see too personally. Just call back when you sitting at the top of it.
Bro, I mean, that's yeah. I pride myself on being someone that styles make fights, and I enjoy having a style that matches up well with anybody from any other style. I think one of the dopest things that we did in my very first run of the 6-man titles was whatever rules our opponents wanted to have, we fought them under those rules. So like Bandito led the Megaxa squad. And so we would fight them under lucha rules. You know what I mean? I always found it fun that like we're not gonna as champions, we're not gonna make the rules. We gonna let you make the rules and still beat your ass. Right? Like that's the level of confidence, the level of intensity that we had going into fights. And so I enjoy that aspect. So for sure, if I'm sitting on the throne, all those guys, line them the fuck up. Because I got smoke for all y'all.
Ooh-wee.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. Well, that was our blind 5. I think we got 2 more segments to go. This next one, we apologize in advance because
here we go.
We tend to get
This
off
is the one
rails.
where I get the call. This is the one. Hey, what the fuck is going on over there?
No, we just tend to go off the rails on
Yeah,
this one. We have too much fun with it. We have too much fun.
We go too far. But this is the best wrestler too. So we're gonna give you a few scenarios where it's like you tell us who is the best wrestler that would be fit for this scenario.
Okay.
So we had one where it's like who would be the best president, and then this guy down here with his. I just tell y'all, go back.
The man in blue.
Yeah. Just his campaign.
There.
is
Still probably one of our greatest episodes ever.
Oh yeah.
Laughing for 15 minutes straight, thanks to this guy.
I'm just saying, if the colors are there, the marketing's there. It wouldn't be hard to do.
A 3-hour show.
We said best wrestler to be president. This man said Cody Rhodes.
It's already there. It's already there.
He man's got the American flag tattoo. It's there.
The marketing's already there.
I say, so what's his first act gonna be? He say he gonna make an executive order to headline every WrestleMania
till he's 90, till he dies.
That's funny as hell. That's funny as hell.
I'm like, that's good. He need the power of the president to do that.
Hey.
My other favorite one was best one to be stranded on an island with. That one was pretty funny too.
That was a good one. So we didn't start with these, so we might as well ask you those as well. Best wrestler to be stuck on an island with.
Well, okay. That's an interesting one because it depends on your goal of the island, right? Are you just staying there to just enjoy the island, or are you trying to like escape the island? You see what I'm saying?
Let's do both. Give me one of where it's just, hey, everything's paid, we're relaxing. It's just good times. It's gonna be good vibes this weekend.
Okay. Honestly, there's no bullshit. Trish Adora. Like, she's such a dope person and such a down-to-earth person. And you talk about someone who's cool that you could chill with, you know what I mean, and laugh, joke, knows all the music, knows all the food, knows all the, you know what I mean? Like, is the quintessential homegirl is her, right? Yeah, that'd be dope. Now, if I'm trying to leave this island, like we stranded and we gotta fucking get home.
Castaway life. Yeah.
Castaway life?
Castaway life. And there's a Wilson in play. There was a Wilson that was.
Jesus. Okay, hold on. Let me think about that.
Y'all that deep in.
Right. People hallucinating and shit. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, Jack Sparrow hallucinations.
Shit.
Sea turtles.
Sea turtles, mate.
Yeah, they wildin'. That's a great ass question. Now I'm trying to like go through every scenario of people that I know who would be the most resourceful. Honestly, and I spoke to this man influencing my career and training me the whole nine. But Raymond Rowe, Eric of Viking Raider fame, he is a legitimate Viking farmer now. And I think if I had to pick someone that I need to escape this island with, he's going to be someone that we're going to map it out and measure the thing, cut the thing, build the thing, you know what I mean? Build the raft, build all the, all the mechanics that go with it. Yes, we're going to make sure we make it to our destination safely. That's the answer. That's the most practical. Good night to you. Love you. Thanks. Good night.
All right.
Baby's just off camera, just waiting, trying to get her head in there to see what's going on.
Gotta love that little one. The curious little ones. They're always so curious.
Nosy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nosy.
He's like, it's called it. No.
Call. Yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
All right. So we did mention boxing, and so who would be the best wrestler to go to a boxing match with? Front row, two of the biggest fighters in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's there. Who are you bringing with you?
MVP.
Work.
Not only is he knowledgeable about the sport and the history, but he's someone who has so many connections around him that it's going to be a VIP experience. And he's a funny dude, so he could be talking shit the whole time. You know what I mean? Like it would feel like going to a fight with like your favorite uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the level of vibe that he carries. And so you would not only have a great time, but I'm sure before the fight, you're gonna have a great time. After the fight, you're gonna have a great time. You know what I mean? Like especially if like you're in Vegas, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's gonna be fun.
I like that. All right, well, it is summertime now. And
right.
So you know the barbecues, the cookouts are here. So I gotta know, who is the best wrestler to host a barbecue? Like, which one are you like? Yeah, I gotta make sure I go to Blank's barbecue.
That's another great question. Great question. I'm looking, thinking. That's a solid question. Now I'm thinking like, all right, it really is because like
grill, you know,
that's what I'm looking at too, right? Yeah. I'm looking at who could actually work the grill, who's going to provide the environment. You know what I'm saying? Music, size, what's the vibe going to be like? You know what I mean? Because like it could be average grill work, but the environment could be dope, and it's going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like.
So you can name more than one person, because I feel like if it's a whole thing, you at least need maybe 2 or 3 people that it's like, okay, we're putting this together.
Bet. So off the rip, I'm gonna say Carly Bravo, Bad News and Tattoos. Now, I don't know how he is on the grill, right? I've never seen it, but he's someone who's going to create an environment of a party. You're gonna have fun, right? So the food gonna be decent, but you're gonna have fun. Right, you're gonna get some numbers. You can get some. You know what I mean? It's gonna be quite a time. A time is gonna be had by everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just censored myself real quick because I was like, wait. Let me make sure the answer is all right. But now you're gonna have fun for sure. You know who else probably have a good cookout is Mark Henry.
Hell yeah!
I'm sure he would be dope on the grill. Make some badass brisket. You know what I'm saying? Ribs. I'm sure he knows his way around a grill.
DJs too, right? So there's
and he DJs. Too. So you're set there.
And he DJs. Yeah. So that might be the one where he's got it all covered. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna probably get more of the old school feel, which for me is there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, so that might be one for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go Mark Henry and then Carly Bravo.
Shout out to Mark Henry.
Solid choice.
Yeah.
Solid
Shout out.
Now we talked about barbecue, and I started thinking about wings, and this connects.
Yeah.
So, best wrestler to go to the strip club with.
God damn. Now this may or may not be off first-hand experience. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Right? Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? That also could probably be Carly Bravo, Bad News and Tattoos, or MVP again, right? Like both of them allegedly, you know what I'm saying, are a extremely fun people to go out with. A good time is almost guaranteed every single time, right? So again, those would be my two.
It's so funny when we were gathering these. I immediately already knew who I wanted to go to a strip club with.
Who's that?
I mean, unfortunately, he's no longer with us. But if I had to choose somebody, it's Scott freaking Hall. Razor Ramon.
Also, not a bad answer. Not a bad answer.
Hands down. I'm taking the.
You leaving that club when the sun out.
Hey,
Yeah,
you walking in that bitch like, hey, yo.
Right.
Hey, yo.
They all coming.
Like immediately he came right to my head. I'm like going with that guy.
Yeah,
for sure.
Mine was Godfather. That was
okay. Yeah. I was wondering who's gonna
You're
pick
right.
that one.
And like he owns some now, right?
He do. And this was like before he became Godfather. Like this is like before with him.
Yep.
Like,
that's fair.
I know I'm gonna have a good time.
That's fair.
Dion, you in Atlanta? You ain't got one?
I think he's close around here. Scott Steiner. Like, let's go.
You
the
coming
big
back?
Papa's out in the club.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
Yeah, you're not coming back home till the sun is up.
Yeah, I can't go to the next day.
You know who might be crazy too is and this is at the height, like a prime Dwayne Johnson at the peak would be insane. Insane.
Dwayne Johnson was
Ric
my
Flair
pick.
would have been. Yeah, that would have been a.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
You said who?
He said
Ric Flair.
Hey, again, not wrong.
My liver is
that
not
Four
surviving.
Horsemen run at their peak.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'd go with them when I'm 23. Like I gotta go then. Like I can't.
Oh
like,
no, you can't. Yeah, no.
My liver would not survive Ric Flair.
No.
Like
nobody over 30 is running with them. Like it's not gonna happen.
You mentioned Dwayne Johnson. He was my pick for.
Wait, for best what?
For the boxing match.
Yeah. He's an athletic dude. I just don't see him. When I think of like boxing and fluid movement, somehow I just don't see him being someone that I would want to watch box. You know what I'm saying? Like
it'd be like cool to be there with him, but it's like I don't feel like how you said MVP. I feel like we would have a good time. Like we would joke, laugh, like we'd share some drinks and stuff like that. Like we'd have a good time and stuff. Like with Dwayne, I feel like you kind of like
I'm sitting in the box with Dwayne.
I'm sitting with The Rock. And
right, so I gotta manage my, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like he's there as like an ambassador. It's about the branding and the marketing and like he gonna be talking to all the sponsors and all the you know what I'm saying, way more than you watching the fight. You know what I'm saying? Way more.
What's that they always
baby.
Right,
what's that they always say? Follow the money.
Hey.
Like, where was you hiding this bottle? And why did you get open the second round for us?
Yep. It is gonna be nothing but CEOs and talks with them, and which is cool. But if I'm here to watch the fight,
yep.
Hey,
mine was Stone Cold, prime Stone Cold with a cooler of beer between.
Also
us.
not bad. Not bad.
That's a fantastic time.
You know what it is though? Stone Cold is someone that if we were watching the fight at the house, would be the funniest fucking thing of all time.
Commentary alone.
At the house, bro.
Him and Mark would probably have us rolling
at the house, bro. Yes.
He'll look over at Mark. Well, he took that like a son bitch, didn't he?
You know what I mean? Goddamn, son, put them hands up. Boy, he getting the shit beat out of him.
God damn it!
Like, fucking, that shit is funny.
That would be good. That would be a good one.
And then we got one more category for best wrestler. Best wrestler to add to Shane Taylor Promotions. I'll give you a hint on one to pick.
Oh shit!
Councilman is available. Just throwing it out.
Hi, so what?
Your councilman is out.
The councilman. Damn. Let's see. That's a great question. And this is current, right? This is current.
Yeah, bro. Because you've done a great job with being able to bring a dope collective of people together who really work at jail well. It don't feel like it's one of those like, you know, we had to put them together and then y'all figure it out. It's like, no, like you can tell y'all relatively like enjoy one another and being in this group and making history with each other. So it's like I can definitely tell you're very good at scouting out folks. So who right now that you see is just like, you know what? If they had that Shane Taylor touch, to the moon.
It's a great fucking question. So there's two. One would be the Jet Kevin Knight.
That's dope because you get two people in that. Because him and Leon Slater are the same person. So you will get
you got him. Again, I think there's so much talent there, so much charisma there that again, when you shine that bright, you are going to need people around you to keep the flies off you. You know what I'm saying? So and that's no disrespect to Don Callis and his family. You know what? Yes, all the disrespect to Don Callis and his family. Fuck that. Because he still owe me cash. So fuck him. So that would be one. And then honestly, Keith Lee. I think there's so much left between the two of us and what we could do and the history that we have. I think there's so much left for wrestling fans that they want to see from him because of the injury and sickness and his time away. I feel like people know that there's so much that he has left in the tank, that he can do some incredible things and still has so much history to make.
Yes.
I think if he was able to, because we've always been at odds about our approach to things, right? Again, I am much more of a much more of a burn the whole shit down and then ask questions later type dude. And he is much more of a, well, let's calmly think about the pros and the cons of each situation, and we balance each other that way. But I think in an environment where the two of us are on the same page with the talent that we have around us now, there's nothing we can't do. There's nowhere we can't go, and there's no group or team that we couldn't dominate, and that's globally. You know what I mean? So imagine a scenario where you look across the landscape of pro wrestling and your AEW world champion is myself. Your Ring of Honor world champion is Lee Moriarty. Your IWGP world champion is Keith Lee. Like, there's nothing we couldn't do. There's nowhere we couldn't go. There's no place that we couldn't dominate. So, to me, I think those would be the two right off the top of my head.
I just saw the image of like all y'all in the ring when you said that, and I'm just like,
Keith Lee, that Keith Lee one, man. Keith Lee has a special place in our hearts here at the K.
Yeah, like it's a yo.
We holding on to hope for Keith Lee.
Yeah, we don't have no disrespect about Keith Lee. We don't we do not play about Keith Lee over here, man.
Like he's the man. To me, right now, he's like, when I hear basketball people talk about Tracy McGrady.
Yeah.
Right. And you're like, yo, he's so fucking good. He can do everything. And the only thing that you think about is like, if he wasn't hindered by injury or maybe by this, what would the history book say about T-Mac? Right. Mm-hmm. And I think that's where Keith is. He has the ability, and people see it, to be the best big man ever to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that, again, back, healthy, same page, we dominate everything.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I damn near just want to end there. Can't just end off with that.
Lee, man.
Hey, man. But again, that's my goal has always been, especially because I am such a big fan of boxing, to be able to do things where we get to compete on every platform, right? Like even when we had these 6-man titles in ROH, I was saying, look, let's unify these, let's unify them. You know what I'm saying? Let us go to Japan and challenge for the never 6-man titles. Let's challenge for the trios. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to CMLL and get their trios titles. Like, I want to treat this like it's boxing, you know, from the WBO to the WBC, the IBF, WBA. Like, there's a lot of champions out there. Everybody can't be the man though. You know what I'm saying? So let's really find out who really rocking like that. So I think you could do all those things. And with the group of talent that we have, we can dominate every single division across every single platform.
Awesome.
Honey, you better not curse this faction. I know that much. You better not curse this faction. All right.
I don't curse all factions.
She has killed
Most
6
of them.
factions. She's killed 6
of them.
I have
Since
not killed any No, I've not. They killed my factions.
Hey, that's exactly what a faction killer would say. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
The proof is in the show. The proof is in the show. Go back a few archives. The proof is in the show.
She's
No,
killed
you
6.
tag teams and all too.
Tag teams and all. She was like, you know what? I don't like them. They need to break up 2 weeks later.
Damn.
Well, so Ruka and Zarya was not 2 weeks, but okay.
You begged for that one though. You begged for that one. That's why Karma came and the Y6 got.
Damn.
Can't be killing off all these factions and think they're in conflict.
Damn.
They did a lot more than that, and it was on my birthday weekend. It was awful.
Damn.
You know what though? You know what it is though? I figured out something about that, and I was talking to someone earlier. And then we'll get into this last part. But it was like, you know what it was? You know why that didn't go as well? Was because, and I now notice because of Danhausen. They figured out how to make spooky and mythical catered to their audience.
Yep.
Y6 was too serious in that, and they didn't know how to promote it. That's why Bray got over, because he had the Funhouse. So there was a way to soothe that in. Then it's like, okay, now I'm gonna hit you with the Fiend. We're okay with it. 2 versions.
Remember my debate about it. Like, there's dark versions to some people, and then there's other versions of dark versions to other people. And
but here's the thing though too. You found a way to market the Undertaker for 30 years.
Sure did. I don't understand.
That was my thing though. I said I feel like when the Undertaker retired and he finished the character,
all that
he took
stuff
all the mythical with him. I felt like that was the end of that mythical chapter. I was
until he showed up in the ring with Bray that time, but unfortunately, you know, we know where that went. But
and he passed to him, and they was like, "Nah, this is it. This is it." I've yet to see anybody be able to really hone in that, like, yo, this is me. This could be promoted to everybody. Like, I have not seen that since.
It's always so interesting too, right? Because you're talking about, for example, people will say, well, we can't show this to kids and because that's who we're trying to market to. But then at the same time, those same kids are watching Game of Thrones, or they're watching any other show on TV. They're watching Stranger Things, or you're watching The Wire, or you're watching The Chi, or you're watching ATL. Like, you see these things, you see these people, you see these characters. So a lot of it though is for wrestling, people like to make things so incredibly simple that sometimes you do a disservice to your fan base because you're treating them like children. You're treating everyone like children, right? And you can market things simply, but still have depth and still have nuance and still be able to tell stories that engage an older group of people. There's a way to do it. And so sometimes people just got to stop being lazy.
Something we talked about a lot on this show, about certain groups of folks being a little too lazy when it comes to what to be put out to the wrestling audience. So we're not going to point those folks out. But we got one more to go. And of course, this is very simple. This is one has to go. We give you 3 versions of these, and you just have to pick one of these people has to go.
Okay.
Your first round. One has to go.
Oh, this is unfair at all.
Mark Henry.
Holy shit! Straight out the gate.
Yo, what's funny? Where Shane is and where the Rock is, and how you look at him like
He's looking right.
Hey, like, hey, you know what to pick, my boy.
Oddly, all of these men have been mentioned in the show tonight.
Yeah, I'm like, we going over to Mark's for barbecue and DJing, man. So for a cookout, so
right,
he's gotta stay.
he gotta stay.
He gotta stay.
Damn. You know what?
This is unfair.
Yeah, man. Book gotta go, man. Book gotta go. And listen. I respect him. 5-time champ in WCW, the whole nine, all the accolades, Hall of Famer, the whole nine.
Oh yeah, man.
But you know what it is? You know what it is? You know what cost him? It's the shucky ducky quack quack. I hate it every time he fucking says it. I hate it every single time he fucking says it, and it's gotta go.
Champagne wishes and caviar dreams.
It pisses me off every time I hear it. And
he
gotta go. Way too much to the point where, like, you know what it is. We hear it and you sound like, come on, man. Yeah, you don't gotta do the Gregory Hines shit right now. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta. It's cool.
Didn't they make like an animation for him? Didn't they make an animation for him? It got turned to the ducks. Well, there were like ducks, and ducks had like his dreads.
Little rubber duckies with dreads on them, and it was it was a whole segment. I was like, all right.
Yep. That's the part that solidified it for me. I was like, nah, just because of that, you out of here.
All right.
The Chucky Ducky steals his
face. Chucky Ducky cost him, bro. Cost him.
All right. Well, here's our next one. Maybe this one is a little bit easier.
Ooh. That's not easy.
Muhammad Ali.
Easy for me.
Floyd Mayweather.
Okay.
I do got to say, I respect that you answering these, because I know a few folks.
Oh yeah,
they'd have been like, I can't let go anymore.
Nah. And listen, and it hurts my heart too, because Floyd is my guy, but he been on some bullshit recently. But let's see. Tyson's got to go. Ooh. Tyson's got to go, and that hurts because I'm a fucking Tyson fan, but I think that the best heavyweight of all time is Larry Holmes. So it's not necessarily to do with that. I think the biggest icon, culturally or just as the sport, has existed, is Ali. That's for sure. So he's got to stay. But I think the best boxer of all time is Floyd. And when you look at boxing like a video game, every record, every high score, as far as pay-per-view buys, money made, the quality of opponents, the ability to leave the game with all your faculties, to being successful outside of it, guaranteeing pay, gate records, all of that is number one Floyd. You know what I'm saying? So those two, I think they've earned it, and Tyson will always be a legend, will always be iconic, will always be the baddest man on the planet. But out of those three, yeah, you got to go. Got to go.
Okay. Yeah. All right, and the final one. These are what they've classified as three of the top 5 Ring of Honor champions.
Oh my goodness.
Samoa Joe, Daniel Bryanson, Mark Briscoe.
Holy shit.
That's Jay Briscoe. That's Jay Briscoe.
And it was in my head, Jay, and Mark still came out. R.I.P.
Okay.
Oof.
This is fucking tough.
I can feel the heat.
Yeah. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. I'm going to look at this as purely Ring of Honor legacy.
Yeah.
from that perspective.
Fair.
And I'm going to say Danielson has to go. The reason I say that, I know. It's no disrespect to Danielson.
It's not. So I'm curious what you got.
I feel as though his name, especially to like the last couple of generations of wrestling fans, hasn't been tied to ROH. It's been tied to other places. So I don't think they're as caught up on his Ring of Honor history as maybe like hardcore fans would be.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think him being sat down in this part of it is going to take anything away. Samoa Joe put the Ring of Honor World Championship on the match with his initial reign, and I think a lot of the history, a lot of the what's the word that I'm looking for? A lot of the prestige of that championship comes from his reigns as champion because he was so unbeatable. And I think the single most popular, single biggest star that has ever come out of Ring of Honor is Jay Briscoe. As far as being a homegrown talent to being two-time world champion, to being the man that when you think of ROH, the first one that comes to mind is one of these three guys, right? You know what I mean? So, and especially with Joe still doing his thing now, still in the game, still being dominant, still challenging for world championships. That's a testament to who he is as a competitor, as a performer, as a fighter. So I with respect, I'm gonna take Joe and I'm gonna take Jay Briscoe, and I'm gonna have to sit down Bryan Danielson. Yeah.
No disrespect, because you said you gave the best reasons why.
I'm looking at this strictly from a like Ring of Honor legacy perspective, and I think they even though he is right there and is just as much a legend and just as you know his same with guys like Loki, right? Like same shit. You know what I mean? Right up there with guys that have eras in that company where they are defined. That company is defined by who they are. Yeah. Even the whole mantle of who is the best in the world, all of that comes from Danielson being the guy. And people talk about who's the best wrestler in the world. He started all of that stuff because people were talking about him in an era where they only talked about the top company champions and all of that stuff. This kid from Everdeen, Washington is out here making people go, this dude in ROH as the champ is crushing shit. You know what I'm saying? So he made a way for smaller guys, for technical guys, for that next crop of guys who weren't as aesthetically pleasing as the rest. And so he's a legend and will always be. But I'm going with Joe and Jay Briscoe.
All right, and of course that's gonna bring the episode to an end. Right now.
I know I'm gonna get a call. I know I'm gonna get a call. Like, what the fuck you talking about? It's my opinion, bro.
That's what we doing. We just exit out my history right there.
Right.
It was better than that.
That's right, man. I said respect, bro.
You gave a great reason to, so it ain't like it was just like, hey man, get him out of here. Like you said a lot of like if he that's on him. They're like, yeah, that's on you. But before we get out of here, man, just any final words that you would like to let our Kayfabers know or anyone else out in the world that may be listening. We always like to get a good send off with the folks that we bring on.
Do not change who you are to fit the world. Be yourself and make the world adjust to you. That is something that I have believed my entire life, and that is going to continue to be the path that I am on, the path that STP is on, and the path that that this industry is on. We are going to make people understand that this is who we are. And if you like it, great. Even if you don't, we have no problem beating that ass and showing you that we are them. You know what I'm saying? We them like you pointing at us. The baddest group in the game, only destined for great things. Everybody, make sure you watch AEW Dynamite. Make sure you watch AEW Collision. Make sure you watch Ring of Honor. Peace, love, and blessings to everybody.
Yes, indeed, man. We appreciate you being on here, man. It was incredible. Definitely gonna have you back on here. Definitely gonna have you on Black Blasphemy. So you'll be.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got more. Yeah, we got more.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, man, thank y'all for checking out another edition of the Kayfabe Podcast. Please make sure that you like this video. You comment on what we have had in here in these segments of One Ask Go, the Blind Five, and of course the questions that we had with the incredible Shane Taylor. And you make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channels, the Twitch, and the socials. They are all in the YouTube description. And as always, as everyone should know, Bret Hart is the middest there was, the middest there is, and the middest.